Hello, we have not moved from the spot. At least I haven't. Sam likes to do. I don't think I need to explain it, really. I'm supposed to stop. Some people are in mourning.
It's a funeral dance.
At least I... Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Ulrich. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? It wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow. I thought I could protect you. Alright, we need to get her, like, some fucking ice cream.
You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more.
Girl, we gotta bring you to, like, Chuck E. Cheese or something. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing in my role here. I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course. She would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Teslene's words close to your heart. I love parallels.
Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go?
I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. This damned light, building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. And therein lies Alize's entire fucking character. That's right.
Yup. Her response just being, yup.
But yeah, that's who I am. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. It is incredibly funny that Alize just... It's... seemingly just, what's the word? Gravitates? Toward,
Hopeless causes?
yeah. I would call her naive, but she would kick my ass for saying it. Then again, Ulrich isn't... At least Bagu looked at her.
Gabu.
Yeah, that's what I said, Gabu. Where the fuck is this stupid fate name? God damn it, it's not gonna show up and I'm so mad. Wait. It's this fate! Oh god, did they change the fucking name?
What did it used to be?
I swear there was a fate named here called Pray Destroy the Waking Sands. And I remember it was about turtles destroying a fucking tower, and that's there. Welcome back.
Huzzah.
Forgive me. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way. With steel. From Eorzea's sword in the darkness to the sword in the light? A very deep cut all the way back to the coils of Bahamut? God, oh, it feels like an age ago now. It was you, Castle Lord.
Yep. I was catching up.
God damn it.
I thought that was you saying it.
Yeah, and then me clicking it.
Yep. Miss Alize, is there anything I can get you?
Your swiftness, Amaro. I need to return to the Crystarium. Immediately.
As you wish.
Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Armorang again. I've gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head, at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exile. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out. Shall we? Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Shouldn't we go get Alphino first?
Probably. Where is it again?
The Docile Gate.
Docile.
Whatever docile is supposed to mean. Mr. Smartpants.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, cool. I retract this.
Dorsal would be the back.
Maybe docile means front? Bit of business with the Crystal Exile. Just say the word and I will be happy to escort you to the opera. Hello, Alize. Thank you for seeking me out, you two. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we had decided upon a direction, but you have still to visit Alpha now, haven't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success, if he hasn't already. I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being. Don't keep me waiting too long, eh?
Sure.
Okie dokie.
Why not?
Now I get to go find Alphino.
Aphids blow. Himbity bobo to doho. Hello?
Hello. You will visit Alphino in Kalusha, then. Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here is a letter of introduction, presented to Zem Jemai, the master of beasts at Temeno's rookery, and he will take care of you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regard.
No.
I'm giving him a hug and you cannot stop me.
No, Alphino's good. Is a good bean. That's my little brother.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, that unlocks now? Okay, I'll have to go through that. Right, yeah, of course it would unlock now. Of course, you idiot. The hunting vlog.
Oh, nice.
Alright, to Temeno's rookery, and hopefully... It's on the correct... Nope, it's up there. You know, I don't think we need to do the quest that unlocks the second vlog.
No?
We could just grab it ourselves.
Your face is unknown to me. No, that's just Sorba.
I mean, it could be.
What? Yeah, what business have you at my rookery?
Letter.
Exarch.
Crystal.
You're signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an Amaro for passage to Kalusha. I will pick you out a friendly whelp.
And there I was expecting a chocobo.
A chocobo? Do you hail from one of Norvrant's more isolated settlements, perchance? I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. But here in the Crustarium, mounts like that grey fellow there are far more commonly used. Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding in Amaro, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zune worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amaro launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts.
Alright, I guess they expect you to do Alphino first.
Interesting.
What?
Having that expected order.
Oh, we should talk to this guy first, because he actually unlocks... He's the Amaro key here.
Solid.
And we have not visited anywhere that's connected here. You want to fly tomorrow to Kalusha? Well, I suppose if Master Genlai is going with you. Oh, it skipped right past it. Well, you can now travel to Kalusha, speak with the aspiring Amaro tamer to fly to the island.
Oop.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
That looks very Limsa adjacent.
extreme sense of deja vu.
We are arrived. This is Cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Kalusha. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Sin-Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of. I spy you that city in the distance. That is Yulmore, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale, and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Yulmoran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely.
Listen closely as I wait 10 seconds for this musical stinger to finish.
Yeah. If you head south along the coast, you will eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Kalusha, and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme. That will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. You find your friend. I will stay here with the Amaro until you are ready to return.
So yeah, hey look. It's me.
Well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, malt stashes. I pissed them off. Oh god. Oh, hey, our first Hrothgar.
Hrothgar.
What are you
What you after?
Oh.
That's you. Good.
Fish, crab. Could have got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you have a taste for them. Here you go. A little bit of time for you. Ooh, I do love a bit of time. Chuck some in the pan and it's like a bloody festival flavor. What is it I can do for you? Can't say there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. Looking for a child? Elf, anyway. Aye, I know the one. A young champion of the downtrodden. You're more richer than all of Norvront put together. It's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. Hey, I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him. But you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Makes for a still tide. That's the fishing village just up the path here. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern the locals call Leaky Key. Right there and I'll see that often who joins you. So, fun fact, because they haven't really mentioned it. Here in the first, Hrothgar are known as Romsa. sort of a
Oh.
very blatant reference to the fact that they were plucked wholesale from Final Fantasy X. And Ivor here looks awful similar to your Ronso party member from 10. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I just know that he looks purple and has a horn.
Solid.
Fucking Christ. Hell yeah, Sad Town.
Woohoo!
We love Sad
Town.
I can't wait till we're finished with Shadowbringers so I can show you the map of Gilmore of Collusion.
What do you mean? We have to be done?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Mainly because it has spoilers for the raid, but
This your first time in a tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What'll you be having? Mead.
Mead.
Fine choice. And what'll you be paying with? Well now, those are exotic. Where'd you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear. I don't doubt that they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity, and I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors. So we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Jesus Christ. Ah, there's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like as not. Do that for me and you can laze about here as long as you like. So this is where she then runs off and says, Outlanders are here, come get them. Right? Like that's...
I'm not saying shit.
I think your dragon's a little stinky.
Why are you here? What the...
Is it a bad amount?
No!
Oh, what the fuck? Indomitable!
Indomitable!
Big turtle frog shell hard whip.
A little bit scared. Usually I'm more so expecting to find that somewhere else. Oh, they fixed it.
They're not squapes?
They're not squapes.
No!
They rounded the squapes.
No! Before I could see them, they rounded the squapes. I got 2 of them.
Don't worry, I can do this. Vermins must be pretty fucked up if they can get through a fence this tall. Hello. Maybe you need them to talk louder. Bang. Oh god, you hear a faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to bust in and save the day, brave adventurers.
Surely nothing will go wrong here.
Man, he's made of rats. No one is home. And judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The gnawed scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence. So the rats are the one doing the gardening.
Welcome back, dears. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? He's not there.
He's a rat.
Gone. Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls.
What?
In Gate Town. Outside Yulmore? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And here I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house.
Yes, free mead!
Mead time.
Surely this cup won't be poisoned.
Oh my god, slutty little boots?
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Slutty little poncho?
With the slutty little feathers.
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Tis good to see you, my friend.
And a fuck-ass fringe.
Well, it has been 3 years since we've seen him, technically.
I thought it was a year for Alpha
The seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
3 for
Yes.
Ishtola and Urianger, 5 for
Just like
Thanker.
that? Oh, Alfino, you really are a dear.
Still.
Well,
His
best
bangs
be
are in his
tidying up
face in a
some of
way
those
that is very
empty
like,
shacks
come on,
before
dude, get a
the guests
haircut.
move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu. It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
Man, we thought you died.
We thought you were fully dead, homie.
Yeah.
Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
Although they have to, like, obscure the face of Alphino and Alize, like, it's gonna be different. 'Cause that was a big thing leading up, like, oh, are they getting the growth spurt?
But the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events.
And then nothing is
and I had
different.
stubbornly clung on to the hope that
No,
all
no, no.
out war might yet be avoidable.
Do they ever hit the growth spurt?
And poor
God, I
Tataru.
hope.
She must be sick with worry.
8.0,
We
come
must
on.
endeavor to return as soon as we may.
Oh no.
It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change. But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. and thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon.
Cracking open a cold one
Together
without
with the
the
exile,
boy.
we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion.
Mass
I'm
genocide.
sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail.
Where is Urianger?
But I can tell you the process
North.
requires that both worlds, the Source and the First,
Right.
be facing an
I don't remember.
existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not
Wait till you
stand
hear the
idly
shit
by
morning
and
we
let
had.
innocent people
Whoa.
be slaughtered. That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
I don't know why the camera had to be like locked onto
And so we
Gala.
take to the
Like
road
she
once
moves a
more.
lot getting off a chair. Also, can I finish my drink first before we go? It may not be traditional Leminson citrus mead, but it's all right.
Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, we may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Yulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here we must head west and then across a small bridge. Pardon me.
Can you believe it's midnight?
Incorrect.
I don't know. That's what it says in it's Eorzea time or Norvrant time. This is just what it's like to live in Alaska for half of the year.
Yeah.
Not even Alaska, just far Arctic.
Kalusha seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar? I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence.
No! Get away from me!
Over there! Quickly, someone's in trouble.
Yeah, I have words to say about that erased from existence thing, because, oh boy. Something gets called in a question later, and I'm not going to explain any more than that.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
A Linseeder. Teamwork.
Ugh, my poor ass. Thank you, young miss.
Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you alright, madam?
Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before these brave souls came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were. I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Yulmore with the rest of them. Thought those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gates has to be safer than staying here.
One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eater's task any easier.
Thank you again. You saved my life. Now, I'm sure strapping lasses like you have little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories.
Tis as the lady says. Many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmore's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? Oh, buddy.
Wadi.
Yes. Alize would be well qualified to speak on the subject. Compared with Amoray, Kalusha is almost a haven. But as you saw, we cannot let our guard down. Had you arrived but a few moments later, the Sin Eaters would have claimed another victim. Still, we have won a small victory this time at least. Now, shall we press on? Need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. Alright.
Okie dokie. Germinant.
Germinonant. Yes.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Oh god.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please!
Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Yeah, I hope you really aren't sick of the British accents yet.
They're the easiest thing to default to, honestly.
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners.
Jongleur!
Yulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu! Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
Fish, is it? Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame.
I have a feeling, Uldar's gonna
It
have
is
some
also known
competition
as the
for my
city
least
of
favorite
final
city in this
pleasures.
game.
The noble and the wealthy who
Football,
survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
Yeah, let's not think about the, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in a city of splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor.
Miss, you really don't need to keep fucking rhyming.
Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident!
Oh boy, this place fucking sucks.
For you! Enjoy!
Street Kid Northoda is like, wow, I already don't like it here at all.
Yeah, meanwhile, Gala is just like,
Foodstuff which Yulmore
oh god, I've
routinely
seen this
doles out
before.
to the
I
people
don't
of
like it.
Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on
Some
it
sort
to
of
survive in
fuck-ass
these times of
pirate for
scarcity.
doing this in the
Yet
back
whole
alleys of
arrangement
Wemsa.
just seems, well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
New fucking Scissor Sisters over here. Ugh. Welcome to Saddest Town.
It sucks here.
Fucking sucks.
Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via a contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy is in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Yulmore's current ruler came into power. Yet from what I have seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I have tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now, I worry that... Well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gate Town and judge the situation for yourself.
Also, no, we don't. We can tell the situation from here.
The vibes, they're rancid, Alphino.
Yes.
We can tell from here. The vibes are rancid.
Much like that dead fish.
Yeah. Hello, begrimed bloke.
Yeah.
Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Yulemore's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gate Town's not much to look at, aye, but at least it's safe. And the meal is the best thing I've ever tasted.
The puzzle pieces. They're handing them to us.
I wonder if the meal is somehow addictive.
Sedative, even. Hey, Vieira. Actually,
wearing clothes.
well, no, actually, with a correct model and not just one taken from FF12.
Ah. I see.
Where?
Where the fuck did you go?
I
Gala?
lost me in the
Gala?
eyes.
What the fuck? Where the fuck did you go? Bubbling cook butt.
A large pot bubbles over the flame. Pale chunks, mule, you realize, float in the otherwise plain broth. Tasty. Maybe it's just like a bread or something. Oh god, this is just a Christianity thing, isn't it? Ah, just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Every day I dream of the life that awaits for me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me?
No.
I mean, they got a good system. Good. It's the biggest quotation marks ever printed.
Yeah. Caught that in the middle of a yawn. You've seen what Gate Town has to offer? These people can no longer fend for themselves. They've become dependent on handouts of Miol and believe Yulemore is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable, to conceive of any other way of life.
Well, maybe we can find something out. I've been picking the last couple ones.
You disapprove of Yulemore? I do too.
Yeah, on principle.
'Tis difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Mayhap it is that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease here. Not that it matters. However unjust this system seems to me, if these people claim to be content with their lot, it is hardly my place to criticize their choices. Take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Yulemore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gate Town. And so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Yulemore's generosity truly serves the best interest of Kalusia's people. I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble.
Good morning.
There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken these long-delayed steps through Yulmore's gates. 'Tis fortunate that you arrived when you did, you two. I have been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should soon come to fruition. Alright. There is a beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island. The Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as Sahagan. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I too discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulmoran lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins?
You've really thought about this.
Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price.
And there's the Damocles sword.
My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, then. We must pay a visit to Moshe Moa, my supplier and right. Come, it is just to the northwest of here. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
Ooh, right. Which is thankfully to the right.
To the left, but yeah.
My other right.
One of them.
Welcome to Sad Town 2. Amaro, keep. Amaro, keep. Amaro, keep. Big mine, whatever that is.
Moshe Moa.
Is there something I can do for you, friend?
A good day to you, Moshe Moa. This is my associate, Gala and Nothota. We are here to collect the produce I purchased.
Huh? I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago.
My lackey? I know of no such person.
Mr. Lad, short blue hair? No? Said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed.
Confound it. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point to the south side of town, and I shall take the west.
Blue hair. Look at that guy. Flying. Haunting us.
Bastard.
I'm surprised Blue Quest hasn't shown up yet.
They're here. Somewhere.
Birds! Shit, we may have to actually fight these. Hey, do you remember this mechanic?
Yeah. No.
Shit. Thankfully, this idiot's not that hard to find.
Got him.
You've located your quarry. As he's looking the wrong fucking way.
Got it. No thought. Any sign of him?
Just making a break for it.
You've a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape.
Yeah, hopefully no more birds. Uh-oh.
I got it. I got it.
There you are.
Oh no.
The thief who claimed the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear. Must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmoran's interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shear, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world. that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
No, you cannot be thinking about the trolley problem right now. Also, buddy, you're a bleeding heart. You know what you are.
I suppose not.
Let's hurry up and think of a new plan.
Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alf, you know. Ever the slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Wright then? Is that... I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
Someone's in trouble. Oh no. We can't allow that.
Come on, they may need our help.
Alright.
Okay. If only we could fly!
Now, you must explore the lands on your feet first before you are allowed Malaysia. Ether Cornant.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Nothing to say.
Yeah.
Everyone's got it.
You know, I feel like a little bit. 841 yalms to the northeast. Oh god.
Gross.
Yeah, we can't get there. Yeah, I feel like there's got to be another one where we can get it, but. Yo, dude, you okay? You need a phoenix down? Pinion, even? How about a pigeon?
I should take care of the worst of his injuries.
Mercy, I beg of you.
Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come of you here. The poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going.
That man is dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness?
We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name?
Tristal. I was invited into Yulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out onto the streets. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Valthyri's city. Within days they had me brought before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the godsdamned ocean.
From up there, how were you not dashed to pieces?
Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much.
Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment?
Oh, without a second thought. And Lord Rothbury passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Yulmore, his word is law. That sounds like a... Play Elfino.
The more I hear about you...
Yeah.
What's up?
No.
The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls.
Sure,
I
let's
should
go
bend
with
all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first we should convey Tristel to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air.
Way into the city.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He's a little crazy. He's a little crazy.
Yeah, don't worry about my friend Alphino, he just says words. What you're suggesting we eat are words? Jesus Christ, okay. What a fun distraction.
Pray accept my deepest gratitude. Oh, this is you, fuck.
Has to
There's the
happen
one.
once a video. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you 3 my life. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmore, insofar as I am able, at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to my stomach. Since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. The Umoran elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want. And if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. You make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting.
Maybe. Maybe. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession.
Ugh, I'd give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I can't... I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. But I shan't stay long in this place, not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession. I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day.
Alright.
Well, I suppose we'll find out our way into the city next time.
Next time.
Good boy. Into possibly the worst city ever conceived by man. God fucking damn, Yulmore.